I would like to welcome, I think we have lots of middle school students here as well as high school students, so we're glad that you're here. We've made some special time in our day to shine a spotlight on someone who is growing in their favorite thing to do after school. And so for all of you in middle school and high school, I want to remind you that after school clubs will begin on October the 6th. That's not so far away. I want to remind you that our after school clubs, specific to what you're going to see today, include piano after school, guitar after school, vocal clubs after school, songwriting and recording, as well as music video production, all sponsored by Avenues for Success. So keep that in mind as you think about what you potentially want to do for some of your hobbies. Okay, we all know why we're here, so please let me share with you a little bit about our guest. When she was only 17 years old, she packed up her mom's old SUV and headed from Dallas, Texas to Nashville, Tennessee to learn from the very best songwriters in the world. After spending 2 years in Music City, perfecting her craft, she took her music and headed to the West Coast. Since releasing her debut single and video, High, now with 1.5 million views, she has been featured by MTV Buzzworthy, Just Jared Jr., and named #1 on the list of top 10 artists most likely to become the next Taylor Swift by Teen.com. This summer, she joined the American Dream Tour with MKTO. Are we taking care of this feedback? Okay, she joined the Dream Tour with MKTO, and you can hear her new single, Love Like That, at Radio Now. Please help me give a very warm Norwood welcome all the way from Los Angeles, California. Here is Tiffany Houghton.
Norwood, how are we doing today? All right, well, this first song that I want to play for you guys goes out to my girls in the front. This is called High. Down an unknown road. Wherever you go, boy, I'm gonna go. Your favorite jam on the radio. Oh, and you're bobbing your head on cruise control. We'll never be this young again. The world is at our fingertips. Don't know where we're going, but my heart is open. City lights are ocean side with you. I'll be just nothing but the moment. Boy, you got me floating above I don't know where we're going, but my heart is open. City lights are ocean sound with you, I'll be just fine. Nothing but the moment, boy, you got me floating up on cloud nine. Yeah, so I don't really know when they call it poppin', poppin', 'cause I'm feeling so high. Yeah, I don't really know when they call it poppin', poppin', 'cause I'm feeling so high. Oh, Norwood, thank you so much. Thank you. So, do we, I have a question for you guys. I myself am a loud and proud fangirl of many bands, especially boy bands. Do we have any boy band lovers in the house tonight? Any fangirls in the house tonight? Or today? All right, so like, how do we feel about 5 Seconds of Summer? And 'cause she looks so perfect standing there in my American Apparel. I feel like I shouldn't sing that. Nah. All right, I see you. All right, you guys, in like One Direction? Do we like One Direction? Oh, I love them. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell you don't know. Oh, you don't know you're... Oh, yeah, okay, all right. I got to open up for them the other day at the Rose Bowl. It was amazing. But you guys, I wrote this song about my undying love for Nick Jonas and Harry Styles. And I'm going to play it for you guys. This is called Band Boy. I knew I loved you when you looked into my eyes. Were you blinded by me, or was it the spotlight? And then I hear you sing, oh, you're the one I want. Then I sing it back, oh, 'cause this is our song. I'm in love with you, band boy. You might be a bad boy, all I wanna have, boy. I just want a band boy, touching my hand, boy. I'm your biggest fan when you sing it like, oh. I'm in love with you, band boy. I know you see me singing every single word. So many people, but I swear someday you'll learn. When you're singing it, that I'm the one you want. Can't you see? And this is our song. I'm in love with you, band boy. You might be a bad boy, all I wanna have, boy. I just want a band boy, touching my hand, boy. I'm your biggest fan when you sing it like, oh. I'm in love with you, band boy. Fangirls love band boys, and band boys love fangirls. So fall in love with me tonight. Yeah, I'm in love with you, band boy. You might be a bad boy, all I wanna have, boy. I just want a band boy, touching my hand, boy. I'm your biggest fan. I'm in love with you, band boy. You might be a bad boy, all I wanna have, boy. I just want a band boy, touching my hand, boy. I'm your biggest fan when you sing it like, oh. I'm in love with you, band boy, when you sing it like, oh. I'm in love with you, band boy. All right, I heard this song for the first time when I I was sitting in a New York City hotel room, and I love this song, and I got out this guitar, this very guitar, and I wrote this rendition of it. This is Wrecking Ball. We cluttered, we chained our hearts in vain, we jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell, no one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live without running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball, never had tried in love. All I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. I put you high up in the sky, and now you're not coming down. It slowly turned, you let me burn, and now we're ashes on the ground. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I can't live without running for my life. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball, never had tried in love. All I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. And I knew you were trouble when you walked in. That's a shame on me now. Blew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down. No, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. It's a shame on me now. Blew me to places I've never been. Yeah. I came in like a wrecking ball, never had tried in love. All I wanted was to break your walls, and all you ever did was wreck me. I came in like a wrecking ball. I just closed my eyes and swore, let me crashing in a blaze and fell. Yeah, all you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. Yeah, you wreck me. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I love Norwood. This is great. Hashtag Tiffany loves Norwood. Let's use that, okay? So I can find all of you guys, all right? Hashtag Tiffany loves Norwood. You guys, this has been so much fun. A little backstory before I play the last song. I grew up with this huge vision for myself when I was little, and I, had this glorified image in my head of how my future was going to be, and how it was, overnight this great thing was going to happen, and I was going to be able to achieve all my dreams. And I started growing up, and I actually, a little backstory, I did some Broadway when I was 9 and 10 years old, and I faced probably 100 rejections when I was, that young. And then I started going to Nashville, actually, for the first time when I was 15. And I just fell in love with the process of making music. And, then I decided I needed to graduate high school early and move out there as soon as I could to learn how to write songs. And, it's interesting that as I got closer and closer and closer to the music industry and to my dreams and to what I really wanted, I I recognized just how hard it is to make your dreams come true, and how much you have to work and let your heart break and let time go by. And slowly this like vision in my mind of this picture perfect world that I had expected to live in when I was little kind of started shattering. And I let a lot of people tell me no, and I faced so much rejection, and people made fun of me in my hometown, and it's hard. And I want to leave the message with all of you guys that it's the only voice that matters is your own. And if you're not doing something that makes you feel like, if you're not waking up in the morning and feeling like it's Christmas morning because you're not doing what you love, and not necessarily like school, you might not be excited to come to school every day, but in your future, I think that I feel so lucky that I'd never quit, because I wake up every morning, and when I get to perform, I feel like it is Christmas morning. I'm so excited. I live and I breathe for this. And I want to encourage each and every one of you to not let people get in the way of your own voice and your own dreams, and to I know it's cliche because it's true, but to believe in yourself. And anyway, this is a song that I wrote about leaving home and leaving the people that didn't believe in me behind, and choosing a new path and making my own. And it's called Never Been Better.
Said the jealousy's the purest form of flattery, so go ahead, keep making fun of me and talk me down. It builds you up in case you haven't had enough. Don't forget to laugh at all my dreams. You didn't have to be so mean, but I don't expect an apology. Say what you wanna say, I'll pretend that it's all okay. Sticks and stones are all you got. What you wanna do, 'cause that doesn't change the truth. I've never been better since the day I left you. Why'd I hang on every word? I thought that you'd define my worth. I could've saved myself a lot of hurt. Oh, I used to care, I used to cry, but ever since I said goodbye, I found the strength in me I couldn't find. Try to knock me down. I'm too far away for you to hit me now. Say what you wanna say, I'll pretend that it's all okay. Sticks and stones are all you got anyway. You do what you wanna do, 'cause that doesn't change the truth. Say what you wanna say, I'll pretend that it's all okay. Sticks and stones are all you got anyway. And do what you wanna do, 'cause that doesn't change the truth. I've never been better since the day I left. Never been better since the day I left. I've never been better since the day I left you.
Thank you so much. All right, you guys, it is all thanks to Kiss FM 107 that I got to be here today. So if you guys can please thank them, that'd be awesome. This is the thing. I actually sat in my hotel room and like stickied these things on here. So yeah, if you want to thank Kiss FM, they're the reason that I got to come here today.
And I'm actually out on a radio tour right now, and it's very unconventional for artists to come to schools like while they're going to radio stations, and it was really, really important to me that I got to come in and say hi to you guys today and sing a couple songs, and it has meant so much to me to be here. So thank you so much for having me. I believe we have a couple questions that I'm so excited to answer. But again, thank you so much for having me. All right. Let's see. Do we have our first question? All right. You want to tell everyone your name?
Yeah, I'm Amira, and I'm the only high schooler who's asking you a question. What personality trait do you feel has helped you the most with reaching your goals?
This is an incredible question. I would say that's hard because there are a lot of them. But I would have to say at the end of the day, the most successful people are the people that do what they do out of love. And I love what I do. Like, I love it. And because I love it, like, I also hate it so many times because it hurts. It hurts so much to feel rejected and to fail, to be honest. But I would say that, I would say, determination, courage, all those things are really important. But at the end of the day, the reason that I feel like I've come this far and been able to overcome so many obstacles is because I genuinely put love out into the world. And I love my fans. I love all of you guys. I love my music. I love what I get to do. And I would say love has pushed me more than anything. And here, I have something for you. The people who ask questions. I have a CD and some glasses for you. There you go. Here, do you want my guitar pick too? There you go. Of course. All right, are you next? Awesome.
I'm Shelly, and I want to know, when did you start singing, and when did you realize it was what you wanted to do for your career?
All right, so my parents actually, they say that I was singing before I could talk. And I actually remember my parents would make me read when I was little, and I would make up melodies to the like poems that I would read. So as far as, honestly, all my memories as a child growing up, I was always singing. But I do remember a moment when I was like, I must have been 4 or 5 years old, and Shania Twain was on my dad's speakers in his car, and it was Man, I Feel Like a Woman. And I specifically remember looking over at that speaker and thinking to myself, I'm going to be on the other side of that speaker someday. And it was just this clear realization, and there has literally never been, I guess, another option for me. That's all I've kind of wanted to do. So I think it started at a really young age, for sure. Oh, and here I have sunglasses. I'm going to, don't let me forget. These are for you. There you go, of course. All right, are you next?
Hi, I'm Hannah. Can you describe your songwriting process from when you first get an idea all the way through video production?
Oh, I love when I get asked about this, because as an artist, it has been so important to me to not give up the control over my art. And a lot of artists have to compromise that due to a label or a manager. And luckily, I've been able to create a team and work with a team of people that are very in line with what I want, and I get to be the visionary part of everything that I do. So I would say with songwriting, it always starts with lyrics for me. I've been writing in a journal since I was 6 years old and playing piano since I was 9. And it always starts with like a feeling, like I'm either really happy or really sad, but it's like I say that I write because I can't not write. And so I'll go to my journal, and it always starts with lyrics. And I start writing down the story or whatever's going on. And me being incredibly dramatic, ladies, I'm sure you all know, dramatic things come out, and then I get on my guitar and I start kind of piecing together a melody that feels the way that my lyrics sound, if that makes sense. And then as far as videos go, I'm a very visual, visionary person, and so I like to fit a concept that goes along with with a song. So like for instance, Hi, I actually, I was on the phone with a friend and I said a lyric from Hi and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to hang up the phone. Like I need to write this lyric down. And so I literally hung up the phone and I sat on my apartment floor, started snapping my fingers, and I wrote the lyrics for Hi. And I'm very inspired by the 50s and 60s for multiple reasons, but I mean, I love the way that they dressed back then. And so I wanted it to be like this 50s and 60s innocent love, like this innocent little love affair for the video. And so that's kind of how it all came together, for sure. Does that answer your question? Okay, cool. Yes, okay, cool.
Thank you for all those great questions. We're going to cut it a little bit short because we are running close on time. So let's give Tiffany one really, really big thank you. So Tiffany, we all wish you our very best. I know many of you are excited to get your things from 7th Bell and head home. So we'll dismiss with 8th grade first, but before we do that, I want to let you know if you're interested in getting an autograph here from Tiffany, you may go ahead and do all those things, and we'll have a line start right here. One more thank you for Tiffany.